Just tell her you'll find out soon.
Okay.
Daddy's not going to finish that 5K.
I apologize. Oh, well, let's just start the goddamn show.
That was a good intro right there.
Hey,
Let's just
Hamill,
start
Jason,
the
do you have the notes up?
Yep.
Can you read the pre-show?
This is Multiplaying, episode 93, recorded on August 23rd, 2013.
See, what you should do there is have like all the coughing, and then when he says, "This is Mult," and then just cut into
it
the music.
off. Just, yeah, I might do that. That's funny.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, you nailed it.
Like a dirty whore.
Speaking of dirty whores, on the show today we have Jason.
Hi-oh.
Steve.
That's right,
Hey.
It's true.
Shannon.
Dirty whores abound.
We are recording live, as people usually do, and streaming on Twitch. So hello, chat
Yeah,
room.
but usually people that stream on Twitch have like video.
Have video. I have a problem with the video. I tried to give them money, but they apparently don't recognize my financial institution. So I have to call my bank and get it all approved because I go to a tiny credit union. So there's that. No video for tonight because I was on the free trial before when we were doing it. So that's annoying.
I mean, really, the people that are listening or who would like to watch are just missing out. So
Yeah.
we're really sorry that you're not able to see us right now, and you should
The pictures that are up there are way better.
write a strong worded
Your
letter
local
to
state
Microsoft.
representative.
To Microsoft?
Yeah, Microsoft owns stuff.
Skype? Oh.
To Jared Fogle.
My God.
Jared, always.
Did you see he
writes.
replied to that
To
last
what?
one?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, wait. Backstory.
Yeah, what I missed.
Jason has a horrible fetish with Jared from Subway.
It's not horrible.
No, I like it.
I think it's a fun. I think it's a great fetish.
So tell him what your most recent thing that you did.
All right, I'm trying to pull it up real quick here.
Oh, we're not waiting. We're not doing a show or anything. It's fine.
Yeah.
You go ahead. You
Hold
brought
on.
it up, but I'm
Hold
so
on.
glad you're not ready.
Hold on.
Okay.
Was it the one that I replied to as well?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I missed
Okay.
that.
Yeah. So I said at him, local Subway chef had some nasty things about you. His name's Terry, in case you want him fired. I had your back, of course.
That's right.
And then Mike, a.k.a. Ruth, replied back and said, Terry's a bitch who shorts us on the Black Olives. Make it rain, Jared. Make it rain. And then you replied something else, but I don't see it here.
Wait a sec, I'll find it. Damn it. Oh, I replied, damn it, Jerry again? That guy is a menace.
Yeah, which it was Terry, but that's fine.
God damn it.
And so then a couple days later, he retweeted it and just said, thanks for looking out. I love that. I run into, like, my good friends will say, so did you love him or hate him? I'm so glad I'm just towing that line.
We can't tell.
Yeah.
This kind of seems like your normal, just like being a dick, but
You know when it's, I usually kind of really think about what I say, and if it's over the mean, just where he'll block me, I kind of try to push the boundary. But the hardest time, and it's coming up here, is when he goes on the halftime show at football. I just can't stand it, because they act like he matters.
yeah.
And he's all into it.
I've brought these subs for you to look at.
Stop in the way. Got some of these subs for you guys. You guys respect me, right? Oh, and you know those announcers, former football players, just could not give a shit about Darnold.
No. Getting paid money to talk to this Subway guy right now.
Hey, show us the fat pants.
Did you
Like,
bring the fat pants, Jay?
How often can we hear that? and hear, "Hey, what was the sub you ate?" And it was chicken teriyaki, in case you guys are wondering. Yeah. So
Well, that,
Jared, that's my weekly Jared update.
okay. That's a new segment on Multiplaying. Harassing Jared
He's
Fogle.
replied to just about everything I've done in the last month.
Yeah.
Which he's only got like 1,500 followers or something.
Yeah. I think we could outpace him on the followers pretty reasonably easy.
He was asking today how he got verified. Okay, he's up to 4,800.
That's a lot.
But don't you think? I don't want to.
Someone's on like a national football television program on occasion and has been on tons of commercials for a major food chain.
Yeah.
You think that they would have more followers.
And he's not a hot chick or an athlete, though, or an actor. I mean, he's just some dude.
Come on,
had boobs.
Didn't you see his profile pic? Look at that. Look at that manliness.
That's what I look like when I run.
That's the picture they have in
All
Subway.
teeth.
Face all bright red, like They said ESPN Radio is even worse because all their shows are sponsored by Subway.
Oof.
Well, I actually read that Subway has kind of come out and said, like, they owe all their success to him. It's insane.
No shit.
All that personality.
Well, I mean, you got to think about
He's electric.
they're
Not gonna lie.
not necessarily now, but like their big resurgence was because of the commercials they ran with him and that whole weight loss thing they did.
Yeah.
And they've gotten way. That's the thing. Like most people anymore, I don't think have a freaking clue who that guy is. I think a lot of people, like at least younger-ish generation, probably thinks that he is like the owner of Subway or something.
Jack Subway. Jared Subway.
Jared Subway, but no, that's not it.
I wonder how much ass he gets.
From his wife?
What's the matter with you?
These are getting to be very odd personal questions.
Yeah. You don't know if I
They do have pizza now.
Don't know if I saw him, if I would murder him, or if I'd want to wear a
Okay,
suit.
I have to cut that stupid. That's like actually... No,
No, I'm not saying. I'm not going to murder him. I love Jared.
I think you really need some help at this point. Oh my god.
I don't want to wear skin.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That's probably not going to happen.
What's wrong with you? Oh,
Jared, hey, I talked to you on
Yeah.
Twitter. I want to be inside you.
I love you so hard.
oh my gosh. On that disturbing note,
Video games.
yeah. Whew. I don't think we have any actual multiplaying news other than our video isn't working because I use a fly-by-night credit union.
Yeah.
But
They take your money. Why won't Skype?
it's this weird. If a website doesn't use like a certain type of verification, they won't acknowledge it. Like, what did I try and do not too long ago? Do you remember what it was, Jay?
No.
Oh, it was
I'm thinking about
it
Jared.
was for a 5K. I was trying to register for a 5K online, and it was some like rinky-dink little website, and they didn't do the verification, so it wasn't secure. So my bank won't let it go through, and apparently Skype doesn't have that either. So my bank's like,
Oh, I remember how you fixed that. You had me use my credit card.
I had to use your credit card. Because, I called my bank, and they're like, oh, we don't use that. Use another card. I'm like,
But
I want to buy it with my money. Oh, well.
that you have.
Yeah, so that's going to be fun. I don't know. And I just figured I would come plug it in like 10 seconds before the show started, of course. So that's how I just found out, and I don't really have time to go call my bank and all that junk. But anyway, multiplying news. We don't have anything really, right? Other than you're not blogging, right?
No,
Neither of you?
no, I'm not.
Neither of you are blogging. That's cool. That's cool.
I got a lot of other things on my plate.
All these capers.
I might make one of you guys host. That would be awesome.
Would it be?
Yeah, you're a better host than me.
Nah, that's probably not true.
I didn't think it's true.
Nah.
Guild Wars 2, let's just talk about that. It's the big thing right now. It's the hotness because the free weekend going on right now, and so I want to do a quick show because I want to game a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, free weekend's going on right now.
That's it. Good night.
It's pretty much it. You should be downloading if you haven't already and play all weekend long. So
I got a question.
Yeah.
Since I haven't played Guild Wars in about 2 weeks, I need to play. What's going on with the story stuff right now? Anybody
I
know?
mean, the living story stuff?
Yeah.
You know what? I actually have not logged in this week because of Saints Row 4, which we'll talk about later. But depends on how
Who
far
won this
back
whole
you...
election?
Ellen Keel.
Woo!
Yeah, I voted for her.
Yep, Ellen Keel won.
Good girl.
And
I actually did not bother to log in and vote, but I am glad she won.
I voted more for her. I think I voted once for Yvonne Nashblade to get one of the achievements, but I didn't go all the way. See, I think I talked about this last time. I have not gone like full hog, and like every 2 weeks there's a whole batch of achievements because of the living story stuff.
Full
Some
hog
of it's
sounds hot.
yeah, it is whole hog. It's talking about porking. You can go like some of the stuff is pretty grindy in my opinion, and then the other stuff is actually really fun to jump in and do, get the achievement and be done. That's the stuff I do. The more grinding there is to it, the more I'm kind of getting turned off from it, especially since every 2 weeks there's more of that stuff. I'm trying to think of what would be an example of the grindiness. Like in the last one for the Queen's Speech, which was the one right prior to the event going on right now. Or no, the Queen's Speech is the one going on now. Queen's Jubilee was the last one. With the Queen's Jubilee, there was balloons put up everywhere in Tyria, like all the zones, like 2 balloons per zone that could transport you back to Divinity's Reach. One of the achievements was you go to each of the balloons, go up to the top of it, and open a chest, and that marked that you got to that one. And then if you went to all the balloons, or at least 20 of them, I think, you got an achievement. That gets really tedious when every time you go to one, the door on it is closed, and that you have to open it by going and completing an event, which is varied by what type of event it is, but that's a lot. It was really a lot. For me, anyways. For a lot of people, probably wouldn't have been, but I don't know. But how far back are you wondering, like, what's up with the story stuff?
That was about it.
You covered
we
it.
caught it up. We were caught up like last month, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, and
But yeah, the election, Ellen Keel won, and then there's supposed to be working on a fractal involving I can't pronounce it, the Turnoma reactor. I can't say it. It's an Asuran like research lab that exploded, basically like Chernobyl-esque. So there's supposed to be a fractal of the Mists involving that, which is like the mini dungeon thing. But then after that was the Queen's Jubilee, which is the big party in Divinity's Reach. And then some shit was going down, and that's what's going on right now, is kind of figuring out what shit was going down. So get in Guild Wars 2 and check it out, because it's kind of interesting.
cool. And if you like Guild Wars 2, you check it out for the weekend, you're like, yes, I need this in my life. You can get the regular edition on Amazon, I think, right now for $40.88. Either the digital or the box. Maybe you can find it cheaper elsewhere, but that was what I found on Amazon. Or right now they just announced the Heroic Edition. It's $50 and you get the game, but then you also come with 1 legacy armor, an 18-slot box that allows you to carry more loot, obviously, and 10 experience boosters so you can level faster, to catch up with your friends, but that's not really necessary because they can come down and group with you no matter where you're at, unless your friends are kind of like elitist pricks and don't want to do that, then you would need the experience boosters. And that's about it, I think, that's in it. I don't know if it's, I don't know. It's nice, but I don't know if it's worth the 10 extra bucks, because you can just, I mean,
Yeah.
you could, I mean, I have 280s. I mean, I'm not hardcore about this game. It's pretty easy to just play and have fun and get your levels. And you can run out into WW, or you can do PvP, and levels don't matter. and you can do all the special events and levels don't matter, or they can come down to your areas and levels don't matter. The only time levels matters is for like the fractals, right, in the dungeons.
And zone-based stuff, yeah.
Yeah, and if you really want to go out to ore or whatever, then yeah, then
Right.
you gotta wait.
Further you want to progress into the zones, the higher your level needs to be, but it's really not
But
hard.
you have lots of other, you have so many more options than you do in most other MMOs where you're really restricted by your level.
And you can
So,
actually level to 80 just in WVW if you wanted to.
yeah. I haven't seen an MMO give you this many options at a low level since War.
Yeah.
Like War had a lot of different choices for you too, but
It's like I know you spend a lot of time in like Queensdale, don't you?
yeah,
play?
I'm gonna try and break out of that comfort zone though, because I get bored and then I don't log in, and
Yeah, you gotta-
it's because I'm
gotta
not
get out
doing
of
it. I know, but I don't have to. Like, I can still keep getting experience and doing stuff, and I don't have to. I just keep getting levels. I don't have to do anything else. It's really strange, but then I get bored.
Yeah,
So
but I think that you should. I mean, you.
I know I should.
No, I think I'm saying you should get on, do like the story stuff, and then log off for a week, and then come back when the new story stuff comes up.
Yeah, I could do my character story stuff too. That would give me a lot of levels. Oh yeah, that's the other
Levels.
thing you can do. You can do your stories levels, your actual character story,
Yep.
and you get levels that way. Or you can craft. You can get all the way to 80 just by crafting. You
Yeah,
have to
that's
have
a lot
some
of
way
money though.
you have to find a way to fund it. Well, if you follow the guides really well, and are pretty careful about it, it can be pretty cheap. Especially now that after you get 180, it gets really cheap because that 80 can go to all the vendors and buy all of the rare items pretty easily, but from the vendors. But anyway, the player base of Guild Wars 2 is actually on the rise, I heard.
Yep.
I heard from a little Slurms today.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I linked it because
Yeah.
I heard it from a little Reddit, and there's a story on Polygon.com about how there was a little post-launch slump in the numbers, as there is with any MMO, but that they are slowly gaining back their player base, and that I think I don't remember who it was they were talking to, but from ArenaNet, but the person cited that a large part of that is due to the more story-based constant updates that they've been putting out. It's keeping a lot of players in the game, and keeping them interested and engaged. And I know, I can't remember how many people they said, but they just released in China, and I guess the word is that it's like huge over there. Like I want to say I heard like 2 million players.
Wow.
But I could be wrong in that number. But I knew that there was a huge deal for them to release over there.
I want to say like 3 million. What do you want to say, Jay?
Yeah.
What do you...
I want to say 400.
Okay. Wonder what the chat room, what do you guys want to say? Because apparently Slurms just wants to say a number.
I just want to say numbers.
There must be a delay.
He was watching MathNet earlier.
Oh, I love MathNet!
The dude walking around the corner with a calculator for a gun.
Yeah.
It's the image that I will never forget of that show.
Okay, let's see here. Well, I mean, isn't it, that was my, I don't know, I've noticed it a lot lately with MMOs, though. You have launch, of course, is crazy. You have everybody trying it out and all the, crazy population. Then it all dies off because everyone gets sick of it, and they all move on to whatever, or move back to whatever. And then about 9 months to a year afterwards, there's a resurgence of popularity in that MMO. I saw it with, Age of Conan and, all Rift and like all these other MMOs where people, it's like they rediscover it. They go back to it and check it out, and then it's like cool again because it's not cool anymore. It's like that hipster type of attitude, like, yeah, I'm playing this. I bet you don't do that anymore. You've never heard of it, but I'm doing it. I don't know, it becomes, and like it seems like that's about the time period we're at, and I don't know if it's a resurgence just from that weird like little backlash, I guess you'd say, of popularity, or if it's really making a comeback. But I don't know. I like Guild Wars too, so.
That's how I feel about Horizons.
All roads lead to Horizons.
Is Horizon still going?
Probably.
I'm checking.
I would love to just log into that mess and see what's happening. You never hear about it anymore. I bet it's not around.
Istaria.
Yeah, Istaria. It's still going.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called Istaria now?
Yeah, it's Horizons, Lands of Istaria.
It's still going. Is there a sub?
Probably.
They have a video on the
Oh
YouTube.
shit! Oh shit! No, I don't want to do that.
We're not watching it.
I accidentally clicked the download and it like.
Oh, you're
started
downloading
Was
it?
it like a Amex?
There's a setup like exe that I just downloaded on accident. No. Create an account. New players, click here. I gotta find out. Oh, there is a free access. There's a trial access. What? Oh, guys. What? To play Astaria, a computer with a 3D graphics card,
Is it
at
Voodoo?
least one,
Or
at least
Voodoo?
1 gigabyte of memory and 2 gigabytes of storage is required.
I'm
Locked
surprised
out.
it requires a gig of memory. Like a 520.
Oh man.
Just so you know too, one more Guild Wars 2 thing before we move on. We kind of already moved on, but just to plop back in
We're
there
talking
for a second.
Astaria now.
I know, I'm sorry, but just from August 23rd, it starts today. There's a 10-day sale in the Black Lion Trading Company, and limited weapon skins and items from the past year will be available for purchase. So if you missed any of those, they're saying, I don't know if it's ready to verify, but they're saying that those never-ending tools are all going to be available for this 10 days. So it's a good time to buy those if you missed any.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I'm going to buy some of those. Because it's good to have those.
Yeah, their boards are pretty active.
Oh my gosh. Okay, back to
Astaria?
Astaria.
I know. There's actually like people that
Istaria is
Play
on
this.
Steam Greenlight.
What?
It's going to come to Steam, guys!
Oh Jesus.
I don't know if it's been accepted. They're trying to do a campaign here to get it voted in.
I wonder what the numbers are on that.
It's huge in China, I've heard.
You know what? I think I'm totally wrong about the China Guild Wars 2 thing.
Yeah, I think
don't
so.
think it's out there yet.
I think in
Breaking news: there's not 2 million people playing in China.
Oh, how many people?
None yet, probably.
I love your numbers. Maybe, probably, I don't know. I mean, it could be a number. I don't know though.
I don't fucking know.
I guess we're kind of already on the massive.
Podcast for facts.
Oh, okay.
Especially
No one comes here for facts.
No.
Since we're already on the massively multiplaying,
Fair.
we're talking about we're not
Astaria.
we're talking about another MMO other than Guild Wars
Oh.
2, because Guild Wars 2 is our main MMO right now,
Mm-hmm.
and then we go on to other MMO news, which is we kind of already did. So, are we done with this? We're done with this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The Elder Scrolls Online sub fee. There was like a lot of annoyance over this because they're going to have a subscription and microtransactions, and I don't see what the big deal is. Because, all right, well, on one hand, I don't see what the big deal is because lots of other MMOs do that. World of Warcraft does it, LOTRO does it, EQ2 does it. On one hand, though, like EQ2 doesn't require, and LOTRO don't require a subscription, though. They're like optional with microtransactions too on the side, which are optional. So it's completely optional to pay for those two. World of Warcraft, so it's, you have a sub and then all the microtransactions are completely optional items. Like they're, weird mounts and stuff you don't have to have. So that's the question. Are these microtransactions going to be, completely optional type of things that people, I guess, are all up in arms about? And, then there's a whole thing about, well, the sub is dead. That whole model is gone. And I could kind of see that argument because all of the MMOs we're comparing it to are from a time when subs were the norm. now
Right.
to launch in this market, it seems odd to have to go back to that. But I don't know. As someone who's been playing MMOs, I'm not opposed to paying for a sub if I like the game enough. Like I will go back to paying it if it's like the game. I would pay a sub for it.
I don't know that I would.
You wouldn't if Guild Wars 2 was the only way to play it was with a sub. Would you quit it?
That's the thing. It's not.
But no,
and that's why.
that's what I'm saying.
The basis. That's the basis of my reasoning, though, that I wouldn't, because I have now played a game that I can enjoy without a sub, so I can't see going back.
Yeah.
If it was, then I don't know what my argument would be. But in the now, that not talking hypothetical.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's a fantastic game out there that has no sub, that all of its paid content is fluff, or paying for gold so you can buy stuff in game. But it's there. I can't see going to it. I'm not opposed to it if it's just a fantastic experience, and it's if I hear from others that it's completely worth it. But I don't think anymore I can get on board with an MMO right like day one. It's like I don't know that I can do it anymore if it's a paid game. I understand that first month would be free, but I would rather anymore, especially since you look at Guild Wars 2, it's hung in there a lot. The people have hung in with it a lot because of the lack of sub, but if you look at the content over the last year, the best stuff is finally coming out now.
Yeah.
It's taken 8-9 months to finally get to the point where, now we're pumping out solid content on a constant basis. There's a reason to stick in this game like any day of the week, but it took that long.
The thing I like about it too is the content isn't just adding more endgame dungeons, like stuff that I'm not interested in. It's fun things that are very
fun
diverse.
Story-based stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, and there are endgame dungeons if that's what you like doing, but this is like an alternative endgame type of deal. So I totally agree.
With a sub game, I don't think I can get on board until I see it proved out.
Would you not try a game? Because the thing is, I mean, you still have the box sale. The box sale always comes with a month. I mean, let's assume that it's going to. They always do. So would you still try a game for that 1 month?
Probably not.
Really?
No,
Oh.
I think that the risk of then having to pay, there's like an inherent risk there that I'm buying something that I will have to pay that fee in a month.
Yeah.
So if it's bad to some degree, I don't know. I don't know how. I'm trying to explain what my brain is thinking right now. I feel
oh my gosh!
What?
Nothing.
None. Keep talking.
Something happened on the other end of the mic.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I think there's a bigger risk there anymore with the sub game.
But you pay for like console games for $60 a box.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I'm a
people.
cheap bastard.
People pay for
I know.
games.
I know. I totally get other people will. Me
Okay.
personally, I'm just talking for me, like from personal feelings. I can't do it anymore.
I'm just trying to play the other side.
Sure.
It's weird. Like I don't really have a desire. I'm not like all invested in, Tesso or anything like that or WildStar. Like it's not my thing. I see stuff about it. Like okay, but I'll still probably buy it and check it out for a month. But that's why I'm not worried about the sub because I'm not going to pay for it. I'm going to check it out for a month. I'm going to be done with that game, and I'm going to toast it.
No, but just like what you were saying, if it's all thing.
I don't really think it's gonna be though.
Probably not.
It doesn't sound like it's gonna be. It sounds like I could have the same experience or better in Guild Wars 2. So I'm gonna go back to that.
Right.
For the freeness and for the already established community and all that stuff. And the only one kind of has me interested in is EverQuest Next. But
because of the creation side.
Because of the creation side of it, yeah. That sounds way, way fun to me. So.
Sure. And I get that. Have they said what the pay model is on that?
I think that's going to be free to play though. So
Oh, is it?
yeah,
I have not
I mean,
followed that very
it's Sony,
closely, though.
I would imagine.
it is going to be free to play. So that way, that one's not going to be a big risk, you know, like it's going to be a box sale again, and then if it's going to be on my computer, so I can log in whenever I feel like it. And the thing that draws me to that is Minecraft is one of the few games I keep going back to over and over and over again, and it's because I just like to, I'll get the idea to build something, and I just want to do it. And so, and I'm not like a great builder, like I don't want to like get that idea in anyone's head. I build like dirt shacks, but I still want to do it. So every once in a while.
Your
So
tree farms are fantastic.
my tree farms are pretty awesome. Because I have to build them underground for some reason. Like I love to make it difficult for myself. Um, so yeah, I want to do like all that type of stuff in an area where my friends will all log into a server and you know it'll be established like an MMO. We could still go hunt and raid like an MMO, but then when they're not online, I can go build, and it's the same community, and I like that. Really appeals to me.
Yeah.
Because that's something Minecraft doesn't have for me right now. But anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of a Minecraft-esque game with MMO qualities just sounds pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm skeptical, but
Yeah, that's another. I mean, even though I think of the ones coming out, EverQuest Next has me the most interested, but I'm still gonna just hang back and see how it goes.
and the art style looks amazing. Like really, I like it. It's pretty. Pretty. Just some comments from our chat room. Oak Stout said that subs are okay. He feels that they made the announcement as kind of a slap to those that use the free-to-play as a problem. And he said he also has no issue paying a sub. He even says that for him, paying a sub may keep him logging in more than a free-to-play game. And I could totally see that commitment. Like, free-to-play, we've seen that with other games like Neverwinter. There's not a problem with Neverwinter, but I just don't log into it because it's always available. It's always there. Guild Wars 1 had that problem for me where it was always there and it was good, but I just logged in wherever I felt like it. And it lacked that urgency to stay involved.
Mm-hmm.
Guild Wars 2, honestly, the only thing that draws me back in is because of direct contact, like with Jason and you, who are I know who are always in it. So then I keep going back because I'm talking to you about it. And I really think the really free games like that do have that issue where people aren't financially invested in going back to it.
And see, that's actually a point that I was going to hit on, and you already kind of went to the core of it. That I don't think that there's been a MMO that I've ever been drawn, like, felt invested by the monetary investment. I've never felt like I had to keep playing because I was paying. The only thing that has ever... Guild Wars 2 has actually bucked a trend that the only thing in the past that has kept me coming back to MMOs is the people that I play with. It's always been I play with this guild or I play with this group of people or I have these friends in the game. Like Warhammer Online and SWTOR are perfect examples. There got to a point in both of those games that the only reason I kept coming back is because of the people I was playing with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And kind of, like I said, the one that has bucked the trend for me personally is Guild Wars 2, and that's because I enjoy that world.
Yeah, same with me.
I really, really dig the Guild Wars universe and the look of the game, the feel of it. So, I mean, I know we keep harping on Guild Wars, but I mean, that's the only one that has
That's our main game, though, so it's okay for us to harp on it.
And I think the only time in the last maybe 2 months I've grouped with people has been that one night that you two and I grouped, but I still go back just to play.
Yep. Because I get to play my engineer, Jared Fogle.
I play a lot of, I get to play a lot of Guild Wars 2 solo. I just like running around and getting into trouble. And it doesn't bother me. I don't feel lonely there. I don't know why, but...
Feel so alive!
Rowan Blaze says that the whole argument that paying a sub keeps you logging in more than free-to-play is actually the reason why he shies away from subs.
Yeah. When you say it...
It sounds terrible. Yeah, it does.
This game may suck, but goddamn, I'm paying.
They got my money.
Yeah. Yep, it's kind of like paying for the gym. It's going to force me to go.
No.
Which I don't want to look at my gaming like that at all. And it doesn't. It really doesn't force you to go. So, yeah, a lot of the one I read, the Polygon article, it'll be in our show notes. It they came off as very confident in what they're doing, which you should. I mean, you know, but it was borderline cocky, and maybe that was just my interpretation of the way they were answering, but it really reminded me of the way, like, when the devs were from War and from SWTOR were answering questions, it seemed almost condescending, you know, like a touch of it. Not completely, but a little bit like, you'll pay for it because we got it. It's like, whoa!
Yeah. You see this thing?
Yeah.
You gotta pay for this thing.
All right, let's see. Dun, dun. Do we have any more MMO-ness that you guys been playing any other MMOs specifically? You want to move on to other games?
I've been playing some Terra.
What?
No,
No,
you
I'm just kidding. Oh, this game's fucking horrible.
That one person here.
Can't believe Jeff Kanata likes that game.
Oh, I hear such great things about it too since we've
can't
tried it. Oh
understand
my
it.
god, I didn't get it. It didn't.
No.
No, it was. I think those people just really like girls' panties. That's all. Which,
Yeah.
hey, people like girls' panties. I understand that, but it's
It's
not
true.
enough for me to play a game on.
But I mean, I have the internet. I don't need to play that to see panties.
Let's see. So other gaming, I've been hearing a
Wait.
lot. Oh wait,
You've been playing Animal Crossing.
who?
Who?
Both of us.
Yeah?
Yeah, he bought it. Yes, I'm so pissed. I want Animal Crossing on my phone, and there's no reason why. At least
Yes,
a
there is.
tablet. No.
Yes, there is.
I don't want to carry another device around with me.
No,
I
there
want
is
to
a
play this
fucking
game.
reason, though.
They would sell and reach so many more people, though, if they launched it
No,
on
they
mobile devices.
wouldn't.
Yes, they would.
They wouldn't make as much money.
Well, yes, they would, because
No,
in the
because
long
they
run,
wouldn't
more
have
people
console
would be
sales
playing
from
it.
it,
Well, that's just stupid.
which would then in turn bring them other software sales.
Well, what I did was Jason went and bought me the game, and I just stole my son's. Yeah.
I don't know.
I was like, shut up, it's mine
Shut
now.
up, kid!
I'm the mom, it's mine now. No, I end up leaving it home, but that's the thing, I don't play it as much as I want to play it, because
Oh, I play it so fucking much.
I know, but you are someone who carries around like a Vita, and so you're used to that. I'm not used to handheld gaming, so like I'll be at work and get a break, I'm like, ah, crap, I left it at home. You know, like I don't drag that stuff around with me. I'm not a nomadic gamer. So it's never with me. My phone's with me. I would be always checking on stuff, and there's technologically no reason why they can't give it to me on the iPhone. Or
Yes, there is.
no, it's a financial reason, not a technology reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that they would ever put it on a phone anyways because of the control scheme.
Okay, we could put it on a tablet.
That's all touch, though. Buttons, yo.
You could do tablet. You can convert it to
Not really.
You
I mean,
could.
you could.
You could.
I mean, but tablet controls for all that shit
It's
sucks.
not that much stuff. You walk around, you dig a hole, catch a butterfly.
Run, too, hold down a button while you do it.
But yeah, so I do like it. It's just I don't like having to have a whole little device for it. But anyway,
So I
dumb.
get a 3DS XL. See it on bigger screen.
No, I don't want a bigger device. I
Yeah,
want no
yeah, you do.
device.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
I don't.
That 3DS XL is so
I
good.
do not.
That's really nice.
But yeah, I do. I have found a way to acquire a device that I can play it because it is that awesome.
It is that awesome, yes.
Yeah, and we find if you want, if you like Animal Crossing, occasionally, if I do remember to take it to work, I will tweet my turnip prices, and if it is a good price for you, let me know. I'll let you into my town. And
Man.
you can-
That
What?
dirty sow.
What?
Always gives me the fucking horrible turnip prizes.
Yeah.
Usually, what do you buy from her? Like, what's the price that you usually buy from
I
her?
usually get around 100.
Yeah.
like per turnip or whatever.
I think she was selling them the last time I checked. I think she was selling them like 160 something or whatever.
Ouch! Don't buy that.
Yeah.
What
she's
really pissed me off was
raping
about
me.
3 weeks ago. I bought them for $100, and I ended up waiting a couple days and selling them for like 160 a piece. So I was like, oh, okay. And then I just checked turnip prices the next day, 540.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was pissed. Never seen it above like 160 cents.
Wonder if that was just the game going, ha, fuck you.
Trolling me.
She's like, oh, you sold them? Darn! Look what I have.
really need some now. So yeah.
So now.
Yeah.
So do you play Animal Crossing?
Me?
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Oh.
I don't get as much on it as I would like to, but yeah, I play it on
You
occasion.
should friend me.
How many rooms have you expanded into yet?
What?
Your house.
I don't need a house. I don't understand. Like, Jason spends all his money on this house. I don't understand why I need a bigger house.
To put more shit in
Store
it.
stuff.
I don't have
That's-
anything in there.
I just got an arcade machine.
But
Yeah,
why?
which
You
one?
can't actually do anything with it.
The
I
like
don't buy
cocktail
this
machine.
stuff.
Yeah, me too. I got that one.
My house is completely empty. Like, I have nothing
Yeah,
in
you
it.
need to put
Your
shit
life
in
is
it.
not meaningful.
No, I catch butterflies and give them to the guy at the market.
I do
and
that too.
whatever, and I
My
don't.
wife gets super
You can
pissed.
have it
I
all.
fish. I don't know. They haven't had anything at my market that I liked at all. I will buy little outfits, but I just
Yeah.
sell the outfit that I don't want. Then I don't keep it.
You could get a dresser and then like hold extra outfits in it.
Really? I thought
Yes.
they were just for looks.
No,
do
you
stuff?
can go and touch the button on them when you walk up to
Oh,
it. Just hit, I think it's like the A button,
Do
Yeah.
stuff.
and it'll open it up, and then you have, I think it's 3 sets of, I want to say like 8 slots that you can put stuff into.
Okay. I'll buy a dresser, but I'll have
Buy a
a
dresser.
dresser. See, I don't need a bigger house though to buy a dresser.
No, but you still put shit in it.
Okay.
You should see my house. It looks
My
awesome.
fridge, I can put stuff in it too.
What?
You got a fridge?
Yeah,
What do you need
Oh,
to put
shit.
in a fridge?
all my stuff.
What stuff?
Clothes.
I got my clothes in there.
They're nice and cold
got-
when you put them on.
I got wallpaper I keep in the fridge. What do you put in your fridge? Food?
Turnips.
I put turnips in there.
Yeah,
Huh.
I got a big screen TV and a nice chair
Does it do
and a
anything?
virtual boy and a computer and a cocktail
Wait,
arcade
back up. You have
cabinet.
a virtual boy?
Virtual boy.
Like a little boy that is a fake boy? that
No,
lives in your
God.
house?
No.
What's a virtual
No.
boy?
It's the old
It's-
Nintendo failed handheld.
I thought that was really
It was
creepy
not.
for a second.
No. It was a back when virtual reality was like a thing in the 90s. Nintendo came out with a quote-unquote handheld, but it wasn't really a handheld because it came with its own stand because it was way too heavy to actually port around anywhere, and the battery sucks, so you always kind of had to have it plugged in. So it was more or less a console. That it was a like head unit that you wore on your face. That was all red and black, like 3D, like virtual reality sort of thing, and it only had a good maybe couple dozen games. I don't even know if it had a couple dozen, but it was very, very failed device.
Well, it sounds fantastic.
But in retrospect, it was like just this weird thing that
Disaster.
it was just this weird thing that I think it's kind of cool. And I think it's even kind of cooler that they still respected it enough to include it in a game like Animal Crossing as a like showpiece in your house. So
All right.
yeah, but on to more
Saints
important
Row 4.
Saints.
I have heard
Motherfucking roll.
some insane crap about Saints Row 4. I mean, it just sounds... All right, what is Saints Row 4? Saints Row... Okay, Saints Row was
Saints Row
like...
3 Part 2.
But Saints Row was originally like Grand Theft Auto type of thing, right?
Yes.
And now, what is...
Saints Row.
What has it become for Saints Row 4? What has happened to this whole IP?
See, I'd never played through 1 or 2.
Well, no, just tell me about Saints Row 4. We're talking about Saints Row 4. I
I know,
don't give a shit
but-
about the other ones.
I know, but you kind of have to know.
No,
at least
you
what happened
don't. No, you
3.
don't. No, you don't. This is
Yeah,
like
'cause-
Fast and the Furious.
No,
It's
no,
just,
no,
just
no.
whatever.
If you don't, you can't just jump right into 4.
Yeah, you can.
Pretty heady.
You
Just-
don't have to play 1 or 2, but you have to have played 3.
Jason, tell me Saints Row 4.
Well,
Okay.
it starts at 3.
Can you watch just The Empire Strikes Back?
That's not a fair comparison.
Yes, it is a exactly fair comparison.
No.
Yes, it is.
You can't compare Saints Row to Star Wars.
No, not on in terms of. Well,
This
maybe
whole
on terms
discussion
of-
is ridiculous.
No,
Are
it's
you going
not.
to tell me about Saints Row 4?
No, because
Someone-
you have to understand 3.
So tell me, just wrap it up. Tell me what's going on.
In 4,
Tell me what you need to tell me about Saints Row 4. I'm trying to do a show here about a video game.
in 3, you play the leader of the 3rd Street Saints. Right?
Right.
Right. And you are it's essentially a gang leader, but you are to the point. I think you become like your notoriety gets huge after Saints Row 2, but you're to the point where you're actually like an icon, like a movie star-esque icon, like doing sports drink commercials and the such and the like. You go and like do bank robberies, and like during the bank robbery, right in the beginning of the game,
God, that was such a good intro.
someone comes up and asks for your autograph, because that's the kind of like fame that you've gained in life by being a gang leader. But the game is just, it's craziness. It is absolute, just bombastic craziness. To the point where in the beginning of 4, you are the president of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You following me?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Gang leader becomes
I tried-
president.
Yeah, gang leader becomes so famous, and you
You appoint your gang guys to your cabinet.
Yeah, you appoint your other gang members to the members of your cabinet.
And Keith David.
Yeah, and you also get Keith David, of
He's
course.
an actor playing Keith David.
Like, Shannon, did you play Mass Effect?
I played parts of Mass Effect.
Okay. Do you know what was his name in...
He was the Shepard's commander.
The black guy.
Yeah, this guy. He's in movies. I remember him from Men at Work, starring Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go on.
I know exactly
It
how
doesn't...
to place it in her head.
Yeah.
So Keith
Oh, I
David...
fucking know who you're talking about.
Keith David plays Keith David, and he is your
Right, here's the...
vice president.
Okay.
He's the vice president.
He's the vice president. But then, like, really, like, right in the beginning of the game, there was an alien invasion, and you get sent off into what is ostensibly the Matrix. Because this alien dude, or at least at this point of the game that I'm at, he wants to break your will and basically just keep you into this Matrix place, and just, like I said, break your will down. But yeah, so then eventually you get superpowers and try to fight back.
So you're the president stuck in the Matrix and you get superpowers.
Yep.
Well, sounds nuts.
Yep.
Jason told me about a certain weapon.
Which one? The dubstep gun?
Yeah, tell me that one. Like, explain the weird weapon.
Or the America gun.
Oh, the America gun's pretty cool. America gun has rocket launchers on it. It's got like a rifle on
Machine
it.
gun,
Machine
flamethrower.
guns. Yeah. You can shoot them all at once. Dubstep gun attacks people with dubstep, and they dance to their death, basically, right?
Pretty much. And it'll
There's,
actually
I just got the alien abduction gun.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. You paint a target area, and they get sucked up like they got abducted by aliens.
What's weird about that gun, though, is that it doesn't look like you would think... Like, it doesn't do what you would think it would do by looking at it.
Looks pretty plain.
No. If you look at, like, the detail of the gun, the inner workings of it, it looks like there's a probe in the middle of it that's moving back and forth, like a screw. But it doesn't actually, like, probe anybody. It just has them lift up into obscurity.
Yeah, that's the part that doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, that's the part where you lose me. That's the
But
part
no,
where it gets unreal.
The dubstep
And
gun is by far my favorite gun in that game.
my favorite gun is probably from 3, where if you were out on a street, you could shoot like this fish droppings or
Oh yeah, the
whatever.
chum.
Yeah, the chum, and a shark would bust through the ground and eat the person. It's pretty sweet.
I don't know. I kind of like the dubstep gun the best because you just hold it down and then everybody in the target area, even if they're in their cars, they will get out of their cars and start twerking, and the cars will even hop up and down like they're on hydraulics. It is fantastic.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys have been playing that a lot this week, like a
That's
lot.
all I've been playing this
It's
week.
really,
Other
really
than
good. You know, one minor complaint, I think the only complaint I have about that game, I love the superpower stuff.
Mhm.
I love traveling around and jumping and speed.
Mhm.
But doesn't it kind of make the city feel not as alive as in 3?
yeah,
It seems
That's-
the city's less of a character.
it's kind of weird. I think they should have waited a longer time before they introduced the powers. It's like they really hurried up to get to that point, and then it just, like, if you stop and walk around the city, there's so much little detail in that place that it's kind of a bummer that you typically just run right past it or jump past most of it.
Yeah. The only time I use cars anymore is when I have to in a mission.
Yeah.
But
You have to later on?
there's been one that I had
Yeah.
to drive. But
Well, God damn.
I love the superpowers, so I'm glad they're there.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder where they go from here in the series.
Yeah.
Can't take that away. I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm glad you guys are enjoying that, and that is
We are enjoying it.
you guys play on the PC, but it's also on the Vita, right?
No.
No.
No,
Oh, that's the next
360
game.
PS3.
That's the next game we're going to talk about. Okay.
It's on Xbox and PS3.
Gotcha. All right. I was thinking of DiveKick. That's the other game you guys have gotten into lately.
Dive, motherfucking.
Yeah. It's a good week for games.
Now, this game, correct me if I'm wrong, I seen you played on the Vita, but it's also available where else?
PS3 and PC. I
Okay.
don't know if it's out on the 360.
And it's a one hit and you're dead, and all you do is kick, right? It's only
Well,
two,
you
two buttons.
jump and kick.
Jump and kick, and that's it. 2 controls, jump, kick, and the first
Yep.
person who gets a kick in wins, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's best out of it's whoever wins
first to five.
5. Yeah, first to 5 kills wins.
And there are only 2 buttons for everything. You navigate the menu, everything,
Mhm.
which is kind of frustrating.
It is kind of because like you hit like left and right to select through the menus, and then you have to hit both buttons to actually select something.
Yeah. But that game's really, really, really good.
It is. It's so simple and anybody can pick it up, but it's deep enough that it would take some time to really get the characters down, especially since the matches are so short. I mean the time on the matches is only 20 seconds. So it's a very, very quick game. But yeah, it's really pretty well handled. I can't wait to come up next weekend and have a little DiveKick tournament.
Yeah. You have your character picked? Why don't you tell
Not
me
exactly.
who you're
What?
playing as? Tell me so I can...
I really
Right.
like Kung Pao.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I like the Baz.
Do you? I've not actually used him yet.
He's got where you can kind of like aim his kick,
Mhm.
and he leaves a trail. So
Yep.
if you hit that trail, it counts.
He's a real mofo with the the characters that have the real shallow kicks,
Mm-hmm.
because he can kind of like go underneath them and leave the trail, and as they dive down, they're
Yeah, that's how I've been getting lots of people.
yeah.
Yeah, I got that fight stick coming.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think it's just amazing that a simple game like that, it's really taken off. And it's like addictive.
Yeah, I wonder how it's doing, like sales wise.
The reviews are really good.
Which is ridiculous. Like,
Well, it started off as a joke.
yeah.
Still kind of is.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of jokes, we should talk about Ben Affleck as Batman. But let's talk about Minecraft first.
No, I don't really have anything to talk about Minecraft.
It's coming to Vita
Minecraft
Banana.
is?
and PS4.
Minecraft is?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, Notch confirmed. I think it's coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming to PlayStation. I heard that, but I did not hear about the
Is
Vita.
the one that kind of excites me.
There
Really?
you go.
Yeah.
There you
Cool.
go, Shannon. You could take Minecraft.
I'm
on a-
not dragging around a Vita and a
And then you could
Nintendo
have-
and no, it's just too
Start-
much crap.
You're gonna
Get a
need a backpack.
backpack.
And
Get a
all
big
the
purse.
and all of the console one, if they do it that way, that's stupid. Like the PC one's cooler. Like I like building
is.
my stuff. I don't like having a menu. Like that's dumb.
I've
Lame.
never played it on.
I don't
I've never
play
played it on the
so-
like the 360 though. I don't know how that actually works.
I guess
People seem
everything
to like
has like
it.
a menu like right there. It's really lame. But the other thing too is I only play survival. I don't play creative, so I like being placed in the world and then live. You know, like I was playing a lot on. I went back to woodenaxe.com
Yep.
because it's an 18 plus server, and they just recently reset mid-July-ish, so it's kind of cool because everything was kind of established already, and now it's like a little bit more even footing, you know, because you have a place to build and everything. But anyway.
Cool.
And let's see. Okay, well, you wanted to talk about Ben Affleck as Batman, huh?
I don't really have strong opinions,
Yeah, well, what's your...
but I don't see him as Batman.
Because he hasn't done it yet.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
The movie's not out
Steve,
yet.
he didn't do it yet. He's gonna do it. Like, he's gonna, and then you'll see it.
Daredevil.
I like Daredevil.
Can you see anybody as Batman?
Oh.
Though? Like, really?
Michael Keaton was not, like, people wrote thousands of letters against his man because the internet wasn't out yet.
Val Kilmer just tweeted to give him a chance.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And that man knows.
He was Batman.
He technically...
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
technically Batman. And, yeah. Yeah. And he's a great actor.
Is he?
Yeah. Did you see Argo?
No, you know what? I have not seen her.
Oh, you can shut up then.
He can be a really good actor.
Yeah. Jason sent me a quote today that was basically kind of defending him, and it like kind of was like, yeah. I don't know. Michael Keaton was really, really, and like that's the one people keep going back to. Like Michael Keaton, it's like people hated the idea of Michael Keaton doing Batman. He was Mr. Mom for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So, and he ended up doing fantastic. Heath Ledger was supposed to be the demise of Batman, of the Joker. It was supposed to be the stupidest choice ever. You don't really know until you see what they do with it. I'm not saying he's gonna be great. I'm saying he could be great.
Sure.
Anyway.
Sure.
And it's going to be Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man and Superman.
Man of Steel was really
Yeah. Yeah.
Give it a chance.
good. You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
You'll be
No.
okay.
No. I guess my lack of strong feelings also has to do with that I'm not a huge DC fan anyways, so.
Roland Blaze, he doesn't think Keaton was that great. He wasn't that great, but he did the best up till that point.
He's been really kind of built up.
Yeah. Well,
He did
it wasn't.
He was
did
followed by two really bad Batmen.
exactly. Yeah. And then there was no competition before that, really. I mean.
Right. So like
yeah.
before and after him until Christian Bale.
Till Christian Bale, he
was-
was it. Yeah.
Yeah, before then, the Michael Keaton did the best job. But then Christian Bale came along and said, "Look at this Batman.
I'm Batman now.
Nobody Batman like I Batman."
Yeah, Christian Bale's hard to live up to. I mean, my God, he did a really good
Yeah, a
job.
lot
But that's a
people
thing
don't
to
like him.
consider.
That's
That's a
bad.
thing to consider. We just came off of 3 movies with an amazing Batman, so how can Ben Affleck be even on par with that?
I don't know.
It's hard to imagine. I think that's what people are. I think that's
Well,
the
no one
side
can
people are taking.
visualize this yet. Because we have no idea what the fuck it's
I
going to
just see I don't know. I just see him in a Batman suit, and it just
it's
kind of makes me
new.
cringe.
It's like, hey, it's Ben
It's-
Affleck as Batman. What are you doing?
He's gonna.
Would you have been okay? Everyone on the internet wanted Ryan Gosling. People love that Ryan Gosling.
He's the hot right now.
Oh man, he is like the hot right now, isn't he? Like he's all over the stupid place. He could have done a good Batman. Well, actually, he would have done a great like Batman, but I'm not sure he could do Bruce Wayne. You
True.
know, like that's the thing people forget. You have to be able to play the silly, carefree party guy too on the other side of things. And
I think they should have went with a no name.
I kind of
yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Like maybe like the first Batman with a glorious mustache.
No.
bald. Come on.
Like Steve.
Who loves Futurama?
A guy named Steve from Indiana.
Yeah, no,
That's the best Batman ever. Like you have the
Yeah.
Batman mask, but this mustache coming out from the bottom. That'd be great. Yep.
Okay, yeah. You've lost
Glenn.
you've lost a lot of your whole opinion has lost a lot of credibility here with me. Just want to let you know, I no longer care what you have to say about
You know what? My
Batman.
son's got a Batman mask. I should put it on and take a picture so everybody has an idea what we're dealing
Tell him
with.
it fits so great without his hair.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did like God damn, where's that one post?
With my glasses on over top.
Someone posted like they're making a mockery of the billionaire who dresses up like a bat and beats up killer clowns. It's like we're all taking this a little too seriously. Oh, and then I was talking today on Twitter with somebody on dun, 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 gotta go to it this morning. I was tweeting a lot. I was talking to William Murphy, and he was saying, he was posting a lot of stuff like the 1990s Captain America, the 1979 Captain America, and I was watching the 1979 Captain America thing he posted, and it just made me realize in 30 years, all of this is going to be so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because this 1979 one is so fucking stupid. So, calm down, people. It'll be okay. Like what you like, enjoy it for what it is, and move on.
As long as it's not Ben Affleck.
I like Ben Affleck. So, there. There, I said it.
Asshole.
It had to be said.
Male.
Yeah, likes to bang girls somewhere uncomfortable.
His biggest, he's going to bust criminals who have no shopping agenda.
Yep.
We're supposed to be playing Monday night multiplaying meetups on Firefall, but we the cat is like attacking everything. What is his deal? What's his deal?
He's a cat.
I know, he's driving me freaking bonkers.
I have a cat.
He's feisty right now.
Wish I had a Thorgy.
A Thorgy? Aren't they adorable?
They're adorable.
I know. I'm thinking of getting a Corgi now because of you.
Oh, I'm going to hate
I'm
you
going to
if
get
you
like 4 or 5.
Get one next week and I'll steal it and bring it home.
Anyway, like I was saying, Monday multiplaying meetup, we're supposed to be playing Firefall for all of August, and we have been slacking. Have you been playing on Mondays at all? You, sir?
Me?
Subs?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. Jason?
Hmm.
No, I haven't either. You want to do it this Monday?
I guess.
Sure.
But if you don't want to, just say no, because we're getting really bad. We should just cancel all these. We don't have to. We can just talk about games. We don't have to game with people.
Ugh, good, I hate people.
Okay, we're canceling all the multiplaying meetups. We're really bad at it. We like gaming, we just don't like scheduling. So there. Yeah, Oak Stout said it. Affleck isn't responsible for Daredevil's suckage. His actually, if you've watched the director's cut, like no one bothers to watch the director's cut. It really pulls the story together. Like it makes the regular movie makes no sense. There's an entire murder case in the director's cut that's not even in.
Coolio.
Yeah, Coolio's in it.
Where you guys going? Come back here.
And like, at least then it like pulls the movie together and makes sense. Like at the end in the regular, it makes no sense. Why are the police coming like and to arrest him? There's no reason for any of it. It makes no sense. But the director's cut pulls it together. The story makes sense, and I think he did a good job as Daredevil.
Unfortunately, it still
I don't think the
leaves
movie
the
was that good.
playground fight scene in it.
Yeah, that was.
And
That's
Jennifer
it's hard to
Garner.
defend.
I like Jennifer Gardner.
So much forehead.
I like Alias.
She's got so much forehead.
I like Alias. That's my answer.
Think you love it.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
Grok just said Coolio was Batman.
What's up, Holmes?
Who's that dude from Pacific Rim? That guy's name, I always forget his name.
Charlie Day?
No.
Idris Elba?
Yeah, he should be Batman. That guy's badass.
That guy should be James Bond.
That guy should be James Bond.
Yeah,
He's
I agree
badass.
with that. He's too good for Batman. He should be James Bond.
Yeah, he should be James Bond. Let's start a thing.
He was just here in Detroit.
What before?
Shooting something.
People?
People.
Hey!
Wow, we both went there.
Well, people shoot people in Detroit.
I'm not part of this.
He just showed up saying, "Hey, I heard you could just shoot anybody you want here because it's Detroit."
Poor Detroit. Hey, Hunter's Insight. Anyway, I think we're done. Can we go play some Guild Wars 2?
I don't care.
All right. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk
Ben
about?
Affleck play Guild Wars 2?
I don't know.
You might.
He might. He could. I'm gonna go with a yeah. How do people keep up with us in between shows? Because we're bad at keeping a schedule. I am at Zellybelly on Twitter, and Jason, you can be found on Twitter
At Jabberant. Jabberant.
And Slurms, how can you be found on Twitter?
If you go on twitter.com and make an account, and once you get your account, you can do search for _slurms, or if you just go to twitter.com/_slurms. That's me.
Awesome. That was very long and awesome and detailed. And if you want to talk to
I'm
all
just
of us,
trying to help people out.
that you're a giver. If you want to talk
Just
to all
ask
of
my
us,
wife.
if you want to chat with all of us all the time and all the other multiplayers, go to our forums. Go to multiplaying.net over on the right side of the screen. Scroll down a little bit. Midway, it says forums. Click on it. Or you can go directly there at multiplayingforums.proboard.com. We talk about whatever we want to talk about all the time there. Post interesting stuff and sometimes not interesting stuff. Mostly video games, yeah. Occasionally other stuff. And that is it. Wrap it up. We're done.